Worst case scenario is just pure fun. Beginning with B'Elanna's encounter with the holographic Chakotay in the corridor, all the way to the firefight on the bridge. As a viewer, we know something isn't right, but the shock and fantasy of a very competent, mutinous Chakotay is fun. But let's get one thing straight. He'd never take Tuvok by surprise like that. In any case, the core of this episode is the playability of Tuvok's training program, Insurrection Alpha. Watching the crew play through the narrative, trying different routes, is engaging and exciting, despite the events being holographic. And seeing Tom in security gold is one of those rare uniform changes that we get to see in Trek. It's funny how we get so accustomed to seeing these actors in a specific color. Seeing Tom out of his red just makes me a tad bit uncomfortable for some reason. But the playability of Tuvok's narrative is engrossing and draws the crew and the audience in. Honestly, I could just watch B'Elanna and the crew play through the story without the Seska twist near the end. And why is this? Well, Janeway gave us our answer. Humans need new artifacts of their evolving culture, such as fiction. Our fiction both presents who we are at the same time as it shapes who we are. It's the stories we tell about ourselves which propagate our identity and our culture. And Janeway smartly recognizes this. Yes, it was deliciously fun to have Seska back on the show, chewing every line she had. Yes, I love the Tom Tuvok pairing that we last had in Future's End. And yeah, I also love the crew pestering the writing duo with ideas for the ending of Insurrection Alpha. And of course, yes, I love Torture Doctor. He is hilarious and frightening. And yes, I love poor Chakotay's amusement with the whole thing, as he just accepts his character's portrayal as the bad guy. I'd love to see a late-night discussion between Chakotay and Tuvok in the mess hall after the whole situation was resolved. All of these elements, along with these different takes on our beloved characters, are just a few more reasons why Voyager.
When you first invited the Maquis to join our crew, I believed that mutiny was a very real possibility. With that in mind, I began to write a training program for junior security officers. As the two crews began to work together, I concluded that the threat of an insurrection was increasingly unlikely. The program has the potential to incite animosity among the crew and must be permanently deleted.
With all due respect, Mr. Tuvok, loosen up. You may have intended this program to be a tactical training tool, but it looks to me like it's turned into a bit of harmless fun. I'm the leader of a community, and communities need entertainment, culture, creative outlets. Since we're not exactly privy to every new piece of music or holo novel that's written back home, I think it's only natural that we should start creating our own.